So I've been keeping my hauls until my weekly recap videos because I don't get a whole lot at one time from one place. But this showed up. I kind of went ham on scrapbook.com. Here's my reasoning is I've been waiting and waiting for several things to come in stock because I hate paying freight. And if I'm going to pay freight, I'm going to get my money's worth. And although I did find a 25% off coupon, 25%? I can't remember now. The receipt's probably in here. Anyways, I found a coupon. It got me basically free shipping plus some. But they're really hard to find for scrapbook.com. Normally it's a don't hold your breath. But Simple Stories came out with a new collection, and I may have gone stupid on it. Plus then Tim Holtz came out with a new distress color, and then Simple Stories also came out with their little one-page kit things that I'm hoping will be just so Fauxbonichi. And then I can't remember what else I got, but scrapbook.com has the best shipping though. It's so fast. I think I ordered this Friday afternoon and it's here today on Monday. All right, let's make this happen. See, paper crafters, I'm still paper crafting. I just have an expanded love life now. Crafty
it's
love
2:45
every time. Ugh. Crafty love life, that is. My anniversary is in this month. My husband and I will have been married 25 years on the 24th of March. I can't believe it. For a multitude of reasons. I can't believe it. All right, hold on. Okay, I got to hold on. I don't have space. Let me hold on. Plus, I don't know what the receipt shows, and oh my goodness, there's this, and that may happen. Oh wait, this. Uh-oh. No, I don't see. I don't see my. Ah, damn. I'll have to look for the refill on it because I'm pretty sure I ordered that, but it may have been out of stock. Which, fine. That's okay. I'll get it. Okay. So, yeah, this may happen. That definitely happened. And, hold on, there's plastic. Lots of plastic. Always. The receipt's in here, so let me see what happened to my oxides. So stars, oxide. Maybe I didn't order it. I can't believe I didn't order it, though I always order everything at the same. Picket fence, re-inker, ink pad. Benny's in the box. I don't see it, but well, shit. I will have to reorder that because I have to have the re-inker. Dang nabbit. All right, that's okay. Gosh, gee, I'll have to order again because that wasn't gonna ever happen, and then this might happen. Okay, let's do the little things first. So, like I said, I got the oxide. I can't believe that that's not on there. So I'm gonna have to check. Anyways, I got the oxide, kitsch, whatever the heck that means. Flamingo, the distress ink, because if I get one, I get the other. And then, I don't know why I didn't have picket fence, but now I have picket fence. This is the re-inker for picket fence, because I use the re-inkers almost more than I use the pads a lot of the time. The re-inkers are the most versatile. Unless you're trying to stamp or something like that, you know, of course. But And this should be the re-inker. Yep, for the... Okay, well, I'll have to just place another order. Oh, what a shame. Okay. Y'all. I have their... Hold on. I got their Vintage Garden District and their Vintage Simple Vintage Botanicals. I have used the living heck out of these two collections. They are probably some of my most favorite collections I've ever had from Simple Stories, and I have a ton of them. But the new one came out, and I thought, oh look, they're cousins, sister. These could be siblings. And I went stupid because I got these two through Peachy Cheap, because by the time I figured out that Simple Stories had 6x8 paper pads, apparently it was an old thing, because for years and years I hadn't been in the know. And so this is what I was able to get. But this is why when I get messages, oh, you don't like paper anymore, I just cackle. No, you've missed the point. I love paper. I will always love paper. I just am looking for something new that challenges me. But I just won't be making a junk journal or mini albums out of it for probably a while, because I don't have a use for the finished product. This is all for my Fauxbonichi. And so I use the daylights out of stuff like this in my Fauxbonichi. And people are always like, what do you do with your, where do you find decorations? Paper, scrapbooking stuff. But this collection came out, and they have been advertising it. And it's been like a cruel joke, because it came out on scrapbook.com by the piece. One piece would come out one week. Then another piece would come out another week. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to get those too, because the main thing I like is these 6x6. And then as soon as I went to order, one of them would be out of stock. Because, yeah, gorgeous, yes. And so when it all came into stock, I mean, I had it hooked to my watch and my phone, so that as soon as it came on stock, I was like in there. And so I had it all, and I bought it all. Which I normally don't do on 12x12 paper stacks, because I don't really have anything to use for them, but I like to cut them up in my Fauxbonichi. So I'm sure everybody has seen this. It is the new Simple Stories Vintage Cottage Fields. I am all about the pretty. They always say that after the kids are gone, you have your second life. Mine is all about pretty. And my second life is pretty. I grew up in a house. I live in a house of boys. Sophie doesn't count because she's a tomboy. So there's no pretty in my house. There's functionality. Well, I don't know what happened last year, but there was a switch that got flipped. And I said, you know what? I don't care if it's Halloween. I'm going to use butterflies and flowers. And so I have only bought things that have been pretty in my eyes. Then Simple Stories came out with these collections, these vintage collections, and I went stupid. But in total fairness, I have used the daylights out of these. Where I have trouble is I have trouble with the solid papers. But I mean, I have cut them apart and they're falling apart. And I've used up the stickers and the ephemera and everything. So you can't have too much Simple Stories on these flower things. But anyway, so this is the Cottage Fields. It just came out this year. I didn't even wait for sale. I don't even know if it was on sale. I don't care. They are still doing these stupid journaling cards that make absolutely no sense. And I wish they'd stop it. Any level. These you could kind of make work, but I'm just going to cut the butterfly out of that, and I'll cut the flowers out of that, and then that's just a beautiful journaling card. Oh, I have had the worst day. First, I got a whole bunch of posts done a big post done for my Living Whole Food Plant-Based, and Facebook reset and it was gone. Now I'm in the middle of videoing and it shuts off. So it is gone. It just, technology today, not my friend. Anyways, I was going through this, I think is where I was at. I don't know. It was on this. And we'll just go through and show you what was in this. These are my favorite books. They're just my favorites. They're so pretty. I love this. Wouldn't that be great in the start of a journal? So pretty. These I find a little more harder to use, but what I find is you can put them on the side of your journal on one page. Let's say you don't have a lot to talk about, and then you could cut this out and layer it on top. So it's kind of like a decorative page. You could use it as a divider page, things like that. So, and then there's the other side. But yep, that's going to get used. That's for sure. And then there was the sticker book, which I don't know if I went through all this or not. I have no idea. So I'm going to go through it, and I'll edit it out, right? But I love these. They're really expensive now, though. Really expensive. But I do like these, the layered washi look, the tabs. I don't use the words as much, but I love words, so I don't mind having a whole bunch of them. I hate these butterflies. I don't know where these butterflies came from. They're nowhere in the collection anywhere. So why are they there? I don't understand. Why couldn't they have been these beautiful watercolor butterflies like this? How gorgeous would those have been? I'd have taken like 1,000 of them. Like, or even like that. But instead, they're this weird retro looking stuff, and that's so sad. But I do love that Simple Stories puts a lot of hearts in there, so I do love lots of hearts. I love words. Some label stickers, that's nice for adding dates to your pages. I love these. They fit perfectly across the bottom or top of a Artist Loft journal page. They never put enough numbers. It's like we're in 2021. You can't eat. All you could get would be that out. So if you had a teens or a 20s in your month, you're screwed. But you could get 2021 out of it, and that'd be it. So there's never enough numbers, and there aren't even doubles in these. So that makes them hard to use. Same with this. No doubles, so you couldn't even get the date out of that. But I do love Simple Stories font. I have a hard time using the circles, but I do like them. I just have a hard time using them. They're pretty though. And these, you can never have too many of these, ever. Never can have too many of these. They're my favorite. And then the butterflies got a little bit better in this one, but why? There were such beautiful watercolor butterflies in there, and then this is what they picked. But I do like these. The sad part is they don't fit in my storage boxes, which is really sad. But they do fit with my paper, so that works. I bought the 12 by 12 kit. I normally don't buy the 12 by 12 kits that go with anything because they're too big to use in my Fauxbonichi. But this one, I knew when I looked through the paper on scrapbook.com, I knew I'd be able to cut a lot of it apart. And so I went ahead and bought it because the butterflies made me do it. So yeah, I'll even use the cover sheet. It's gorgeous. Look, you could just do a strip of that on your page, and yeah, yes. I love this. I would cut these pieces out and use them. You could use the black as backing. You could even cut out the butterflies and stuff like that. I rarely use full sheets because they get really thick and hard to turn your pages with, but I do like to cut stuff out. Nice neutral on the back. This is gorgeous. I would probably use this as a divider because why cut it up? But you could cut it up, but I don't think it would make as much sense cut up because of the lines that are printed over it, and so it'd be better as a divider page, and you can't go wrong with black and white dots. One of my favorite, one of the reasons why I bought it, pages, is this one. It's just beautiful, and it's got all the gardening stuff on it, botanical stuff, and I love the butterflies. Sadly, this does not have 2 sheets each in it. I was restrained myself from ordering the big kit that had doubles. But yeah, it's so pretty. But I probably wouldn't use it like this. Like I would probably do one side and then cut the butterflies out of the other side. And this is beautiful too. You could easily cut this out and put on a page, or you could use it as a divider page. People are always asking me, what do I do with these papers? How do I see them going on my page? I never know until that day, because I never know. I don't try to match my photos anymore to the papers or the decoration. I did that for a long, long time, theme, matchy kind of thing. And I don't really do that anymore. Now I'm just all about the pretty, So, I love this. I would probably use this as a divider page, but you could easily cut the butterfly out. The flower would be a little harder to cut out, but I'll figure something out. This is really pretty too. I don't like this page. I wouldn't use it like this at all. I would cut out all these flowers though and use them by themselves, but black background's hard to use, and I wouldn't use it like this. This I like though. And there's like little circles in the background. That's kind of cool. I love this. I see 4 pages out of this page. You could cut this for one page and this for another page, okay? Or you could cut the bottom off of this and use that, and then the top someplace else. Or you could cut this piece off and then use the top. Or you could also cut all of this off and just use the top. So there's a lot of options on just that one page. So that's exciting. This one would be harder to use, but it's like the black one. Where did that one go? Like this. This would actually be easier to use than this one, simply because it's got a lighter background to cut apart. But if anybody's been following my scissor adventures, if you're not into sewing, which that's fine, any kind of needlework, that's fine. Those needle embroidery scissors that I've been showing, the really pretty ones, are awesome at cutting paper. Now, you don't interchange them, obviously, because once they cut paper, you don't want them to cut anything else. But they are really nice, most of them to hold in your hand, and the blades are super thin and super sharp, and you can get in and around all these little corners. So, yeah. So get them for yourself. Everybody needs pretty scissors. Scissors. This is my favorite page in the whole thing. It's why I bought it. Butterflies. Watercolor butterflies. Hand-drawn looking watercolor butterflies. I would like to have an entire book of those.
It's 3:15.
All different sizes. Yes, please. I wish those ugly retro butterflies were like this. But wouldn't you just like a whole pack of these in different sizes? Yeah, me too. I feel you. I'd cut this apart. That's pretty. I hate this page. I wouldn't use it for anything. I wouldn't even cut the butterflies out of it. Nope, ugly. So sad. I don't like either one of those. That one's going in the giveaway pile. These, I hate the little square stickers. You've heard me bitch about those forever. But I do like these, and you want to know why I like these? Because they are 2x2. And what that means is everybody always asks me what size are my photos usually printed at. My photos are usually printed at 2x2. Sometimes they're printed 3x3, 4x4. Rare cases up to 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, but that's pretty rare. And a lot of times they will also be down as small as 1.5 inches, which sounds like you can't read it, but you can. It depends on the photo, of course. But I am excited about this page because it doesn't have any of those stupid card sayings on it, which is nice. And they would match my photos, so you could easily do so many things with this. First of all, you could do some kind of quilt look and just cut these apart, mix in your photos in it, and then you have a page. If you didn't want to cut it apart, you could just cut out the ones that fit on your page and then inset your photos on the squares that you didn't like. There's a lot of things you could do with this one. Plus, of course, cut it all apart. Like, cut the heart out, the whole works. In which I probably will on a whole bunch of levels. I'll probably cut a few of these out, but I have a hard time using these in my Fauxbonichi because I don't do a lot of layering. It makes it too thick. Same thing with this. I would use them on, if I did just a one page with the plain background, let's say, well, flip it over here. This one, okay? If this was on one side, I know what I did now. I set my arm against my trackpad. I had to have that trackpad. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I hate it. Anyways, squirrel. I would take this page, cover the page with it, and then put something like this on there and layer it up with some of the other papers like the scrapbookers do with their layering. That's what I would do. Only once in a while though. You don't want to do that too often. Depending on how much you're trying to squish into your journal, they will get really, really thick. But I love ones like this. I love that you could put the journaling, you could journal here. I mean, they actually made a journaling spot with journaling space. It's refreshing, right? A lot of times I will use these as tip-ins. On the back will be the photo or my journaling, and on the front. And then for ones that I don't use the words for, I probably wouldn't use lovely. I definitely wouldn't use faith. I have no reason to use hope. So I would cut the butterflies out of those. And then this is the pretty neutral background. It's beautiful. These get a little bit harder to use. Mostly what I see on this page is I would cut all of this up. Cut it all up. I hate that. I just, ugh. This is the paper that I wish they had like 17 in them along with that butterfly, because I think this is probably what everybody bought. And then everybody's going to hoard this one piece of paper because it's so pretty you don't want to use it. And I resisted getting the big pack of this, but I might have to get a couple more sheets of this and make something out of it because it's gorgeous. When I order my Distress Ink Oxide refill, I guess I'm going to have to order a couple more sheets of that one with the butterfly on it for sure. But, and then I rarely use 6x6 unless I need a tip in for something. So, but they're nice to have. They're handy, and you can always cut them apart. Like you could cut this out. You could cut this out. You could cut these two sides out. Great journaling spot. You could put your photo actually over the top of it, whatever. And so, yeah. So as you can tell, when I look at collections, I try to look at every single page and see what I could do with it in order to justify buying it. If I can't justify it in my Fauxbonichi, if I can't get kind of a feel of what I would do with it, I don't buy it. And then this one came with the stickers. And I haven't been buying the 12x12 sheets because I find I haven't been using them, but this came in the pack and I will use it. And to be honest, what I'm planning on doing this is cutting this into smaller chunks so I can keep it with my 6x8 stuff. But this collection is gorgeous. See, even retro like that would have been better than those ones they did. There's just nothing in here like those. Why? And since I know Simple Stories is watching my video, I'm sure that they're going to get right on that. Right? But yeah, this is gorgeous, and I will definitely use every single bit of it. So I'm uber duber excited about that, and it couldn't have come at a better time because I'm like a week behind in my Fauxbonichi, and so you know what you're going to see for the next several pages. Because it's gonna have to happen, you guys. I can't help it. Isn't it pretty? Don't you just want pretty? It's that kind of year, right? 2020, 2021 was, you need pretty. Pretty scissors, buy the scissors. You won't regret it, buy the scissors. Okay, the other thing that I've been working, wait a minute, I'm missing pieces. There's more. Hold on, don't look, don't peek. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, pretty. Okay. Yep, yes. Oh my. Yeah, these will work. I need that. This, yes. I don't know why. I don't hike, but I bought it anyways. Awesome. Nope. That's okay. Mother's Day, yes. You're wondering what I'm talking about, right? You're going to find out in just a minute. All right, first things first, let's finish this. Okay. The reason that I was saying that the sticker books make me sad is, hold on, where's my empty, this'll work. I keep most of my stuff in these. and then they go in a file system so that I can just grab what collection I'm working in. And that's how I keep them together. So you get to suffer through with me. This is going to be a long video, and I don't care. I should turn the stove off because it's getting really hot in here. Hold on. Annie, you're in my box. Is it comfortable sleeping on all those little air pillows? See, he likes to lay on the air pillows, and Sophie eats them. I'm surprised she's not in here tearing them apart. So, anyways, all right. Wow, I'm really crooked. There we go. Sorry. Okay, and then the ephemera packs are simply some of my favorite parts of the whole thing, and they are stuffed. Simple Stories does not scrimp on their die cut packs. I just love Simple Stories. I love Simple Stories, but this is the one. And then I'll cut this to fit so it goes in there. And then I just, oh yes, look at, that's like a whole page right there. Because you've got to get your photos and your journaling in. Yep, butterfly, flowers. Here, I'll do it this way. Flowers, lots of flowers. Can't be too many flowers. I don't use birds so much. How does that even work? Like that? Yeah. Butterflies, lots of butterflies. Thank goodness, right? Because you got to have lots of butterflies. More flowers, lots of flowers. I love, look, very pretty. Oh, two of the same kind though. Oh, lots of devils in this one. Another bird. Oh, look at all the butterflies. Yes, please. They're not quite watercolor-y, but they're pretty. I like them. Yep, happy, lots of butterflies. And then I got the other one. Please tell me I didn't get two of the same. Nope, this one's 50 pieces. I don't know if they're different. Yeah, this has sayings and stuff in it. And like I said, I'll cut that up. But yeah, today I use these a lot. I love these. They're so simple to just put behind a photo or something just to add some color. That one's pretty. I'd probably cut that out. Use the butterfly on something else and put a photo in there. That'd be fun. Hello, happy. That's my life. Hello. Tags. Oh, that's pretty. Lots of these little things. I like that. Photos. I'm waiting for the UPS truck and he's really late. Not for fun stuff though, an extension cord, because that's how I roll. I love that. But see, then they do these, and I love their ephemera packs. Look at how much stuff is in these. I mean, they go on and on and on and on and on, and they're just loaded, and I can use every single bit. Every single bit. Hello, beautiful. That would be my lovely viewers. Y'all are beautiful. And I loves you all. Oh. All right. Heart. Go buy that collection. You won't be sorry. That's gorgeous. Gorgeousness. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. I bought these because I want them to go in my Fauxbonichi. But there's also a part of me that would like to do just a 1 year, very, very simple mini album. Not mini album, like binder album type thing out of them. But I don't know if I should tackle that or just do it in my Fauxbonichi. But these should work in my Fauxbonichi. That's why I bought them. Simple Stories came out with page pieces. And in my brain, this is for those days where, thinking, optional, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I just want somebody to tell me what to put where. And I think that I can get two pages out of one of these little kits. 2 days, I should say. But they do it like this. And then I guess there's like layouts and stuff you can use, but I don't have any intention of doing that. I know I won't do it. I want to, but I know I won't do it. But I thought these would be awesome. Now, they are big. They're meant for scrapbooking. But some days you just need a big butterfly or a big word across it. You don't have a lot to talk about. You have a lot of photos. But it's like, hey, here's my garden. That's it. That's what you need to write down, right? And I just thought that these would be so unique and so fun to make. They were $2.50 a packet, which I think is a good deal. I'm cheap though, you know, anything over 50 cents is a lot, but there's a lot in them. And so, I mean, I see at least 2 pages out of this because I would not put these two together. So this would be like 1 page, and you'd have your photo, imagine divided, okay? We'll do it this way. Okay, so these are the size of this is my Fauxbonichi page size, my templates. So I can see it something like, I don't have any photos, so I'm guessing on this. A lot would depend on the photos. But like, something like this. I don't know, I'm guessing. You could do, help. If you just wanted to use no, I don't think so. This, something like this. And this is where you would use gotta have yellow over here. It depends on what colors you wanted to pull in, but you could do memories, or you could do, one fine day, or you could do like one fine day up here, memories layered down here. I don't know. I'm just making this up. So, and then I would probably put, I don't know. Because don't forget, you're going to have your photos in here. You're going to have your journaling in here. But how quick, right? And then you could, if you needed a little more, you could have, one more butterfly down. You could spread the hearts out. But so that would be like 1 page. And then I would take, for the rest of it, you could do, you have your, going across your thing here.
It's 3:30.
It's 3:30. And then if you wanted to do, I don't know. And I kind of see, it's hard when I don't have the photos because I'm usually working with the photos, but, and then on this one, you could bring in some more of your, the rest of the collection, because this does go with that collection, and you just put the date up there, something like that. Now again, remember, you have your photo and your journaling and another photo and your journaling and that kind of stuff. You could go right across the top and make a layered thing. You could do that down on one corner, whatever. But that's how I see them being used. So for me, I thought they were a good deal because I could see 2 pages at $2.50. So you got $1.25 for decorations for a 2-page spread. There you go. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying, right? And so, like I said, you could make a really quick mini album out of these because obviously they're set and ready to go. I think there's books that go with this idea and all kinds of stuff, but I'm not doing it. But I got the birthday one. I got the Hello Today. I'm waiting on this collection to finish coming into stock. Parts of it keep coming into stock and then going out of stock, and it's annoying. So there's that one. Happiness is Homemade. I have a lot of that collection. I thought this would work well with that. And I cook. Life is Beautiful. I think a lot of these go with their past collections and stuff. But again, I'm not going to take these apart. You guys get them. Kind of an Eastery figure, but more it's gardening. And we all know I do that. So I love the summer one with the truck. Autumn one, I have this collection too. So I figured they'd work well with stuff I already have. Here's another birthday one. Let's celebrate. But I thought, you know, there's 3 of us that have birthdays. Somebody's not getting one because I didn't want to double. Valentine's Day. I don't do a lot of Valentine's stuff, but I thought that'd be cute for one layout. A family thing. I thought that'd be fun. They're big. See, so if you need stuff, room, space taken up. Winter. Happy trails. I don't have any of that collection because I don't hike, but if we went to the park or something, that'd be fun. There's the quarantine one. I just don't document nonsense. So, but you do have to put it in there somewhere. So I did get that. Cats, because duh, I have cats. I got this to do a page on my son. I don't get the slippers. And I don't know what this thing is. A label, I guess. But anyways, I thought that'd be fun. Mother's Day. Going places. I just liked the images for it. I'd say we were going to travel, but I'm not spending that kind of money then having to regulate it. So I guess maybe next year. Father's Day and then home. And they're, like I said, they're bigger ones. So it's for those days when you really, really, really want to fill in the blanks. You just don't have a lot to say. Or it's specific about a topic kind of thing. And yeah, so that is what I got from scrapbook.com. I'll have to reorder so that I can get that re-inker because that has to happen. I have to have that, and because I love the re-inkers. If you don't have the re-inkers, you should buy the re-inkers, especially for the Distress Oxide pads. They do tend to dry out quickly. I have Distress ink pads that I bought them when Distress inks came out. They still are inking. Still inking without being refilled. They're excellent. But these do, whatever makes them opaque dries out quickly. So you do need to have the re-inker for those, I recommend. But I don't know why I haven't had the white. And then I got the refill for that. And then, of course, all of the vintage Cottage Fields. Woo! Yay! Well, I guess that means I have no excuse now to catch up my Fauxbonichi. Not in the mood, though. Might have to happen tomorrow. We'll see. But anyways, that is my haul from scrapbook.com. Did you pick up this collection? Or do you like simple stories? What do you plan to do with it? If you Fauxbonichi, how do you use your stuff? I will see you in the next video. I have to go get some stitching done and my stuff, and yeah. Yep, if you don't follow me on social media, come follow me. Well, let's chat. YouTube is hard to chat on. I know a lot of people love it, but I find it difficult to keep up on. Anyways, I will talk to you in the next one. Bye!